Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire geek. Me today with a bit of Disney news, or Disney Plus news. They've removed a film that they've put on the Disney Plus streaming service after only 7 weeks, which is bizarre. But anyway, let's get into this. This is from Screen Rant. As usual, links in the description down below. And don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. I'm also on Rumble and Spotify and Amazon Music Podcasts and Google Podcasts. My live streams are also on Rumble and Twitch. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description for all that. As are links to my 2 books. You know the drill. Right, so here we go. This news, where have I put it? It's down here somewhere. There we go. Right, Disney Plus removes... Let's move that on for a little bit. There we go. Disney Plus removes 7-week-old original sci-fi movie from streaming with no warning. As is becoming increasingly more common in the world of streaming, Disney Plus just removed a 7-week-old original sci-fi movie from its library. I've got to admit, I never watched it. I didn't even know it existed. But anyway, there we go. Disney Plus, I presume that's a still from it. Looks fine, I suppose. Disney Plus has made another surprise content removal from its library. This time, a 7-week-old science fiction movie called Crater, directed by Kyle Patrick Alvarez. Crater stars Ghostbusters Afterlife star McKenna Grace in a story about 4 friends living in a lunar mining colony who embark on an exploration of a legendary crater. The film was released in early May to a lukewarm response from audiences and critics. Now I kind of want to watch it, but I can't now, can I? Anyway, not legally, anyway. Now, per a new report from Games Radar, Crater has been removed from the Disney Plus library less than 2 months after it premiered on the service. The movie has a reported budget of $53.4 million and is one of a number of other content removals that have affected the streamer in recent months. Disney has not provided a reason why the film has been removed. As we know, they've also removed that Willow and loads of other stuff, which I presume we're going to learn about in a minute due to that photo there. I was going to say something, I forgot what it was. Oh yes, that's what I'm going to say. I've said for a while now that Disney should just have some of their classic animated movies, like just on the streaming service temporarily, just like they used to do with the VHS releases and DVD releases. They used to have the Disney Vault, didn't they? And every now and again they'd get one of the classic animated movies out, Dumbo, whatever, Peter Pan, that sort of stuff, Sleeping Beauty, etc. They get them, dust them off and release them for a limited period on DVD and Blu-ray or whatever, and VHS back in the day. And then after a while, they'd remove them, take them off the shelves, put them back in the vault, and it made people want them more, and it made them special. And they should do that with the streaming service. I think they should have they should remove, all the classic ones. Keep the silly little sequels, the direct-to-DVD sequels and stuff like that. Keep them on, fair enough. But the classics, take them off and have a big to-do when they're going to come back, for a limited time, a month or so, call it a month, and then have a big event. That's what they should do. Anyway, not that I'm an expert. Right. The notion that original content should be expunged from streaming services' libraries really became a major talking point last year with what was then called HBO Max. The service scrapped a $90 million Batgirl movie as part of a tax write-down strategy before then removing a host of shows and movies, including the likes of Westworld, Raised by Wolves and Minx. Oh, they've been removed. I didn't know Westworld had been removed from HBO Max. Some of the removed stories and shows would later find new homes, with Warner Bros. Discovery licensing content out to free ad-supported television channels like the Roku channel. I think some of them are popping up on Netflix, at least in the UK as well. Movies, anyway. Warner Bros. Discovery, it turns out, would be followed by other companies as well, who are now shifting focus to maximise profits and subscriber growth from their respective streaming services, such as Paramount Plus, which has recently got rid of like Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, Star Trek Prodigy, and several others. Where were we? During the streaming boom, companies, they're only a boom because we were all locked down, we were all stuck in our houses. That's why there was a streaming boom, and they can't seem to understand why there isn't a boom anymore now that people can go out. During the streaming boom, companies pumped tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. You mean like billions? They pumped billions of dollars into their streaming services. But in some cases, the returns haven't justified the expenses. Now, more companies are writing down and removing unsuccessful content and licensing out other content to maximise revenue. I mean, some people are saying that Disney Plus is in the hole to the sum of $4 billion, and they're not making a profit at all. And if anything, they just keep losing money, even though they're like hundreds of millions. Well, I don't know. Is it? Let's say 150 million or 200 million subscribers. I don't know how many they've got. They've less than Netflix, but they're losing subscribers anyway. It's not going up; it's going down. But if they did this special, dusting off the classics, they might get more subscribers. At least for a while, anyway. Right, like HBO Max before it, Disney is attempting to streamline Disney Plus and Hulu and increase their profitability as part of an anticipated 1.5 to 1.8 billion third quarter write-down. Disney has so far removed over 12 movies and dozens of shows, including Willow, Why, The Last Man, and The World According to Jeff Goldblum. Following creators' surprise removal, audiences should expect additional surprise content purges from Disney Plus and other streamers in the months ahead as the industry continues to evolve. We've not heard yet if like Netflix are going to do this or Amazon. Amazon's a funny one for me because on Amazon you can actually buy content. I mean, you used to be able to on, or were it just renting? I can't remember. On Disney Plus, remember did Black Widow and you could did you buy it or rent it when it was available early? I can't remember. But on Amazon you can buy videos. We've bought lots of mostly my son. He loves buying stuff on the Amazon streaming service. So what would happen if they decide to remove those? Would they refund you money that you spent on it, or would it just go away? Or because you've bought it, would you still have access to it? I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. So like I say, it's a thing that seems to be happening with streaming services now. Well, with some of them, like not Netflix and not Amazon yet. Well, I don't think so anyway. Not that they've said anything, but Amazon and Netflix have got that much content on. They could remove some things that you've never heard of and you would never notice, would you? I mean, I wouldn't have known about this one. But it sounds interesting. Now I've learned about it, I might want to try and see if I can find it somewhere, if you know what I mean. Or maybe it might be still on our Disney Plus in the UK. Shall I check while we're here? Right, so let's have a look, shall we? I'll just get rid of this a minute, then you're not seeing me typing in my passwords. Right, let's have a look. Right, I've signed in to my Disney Plus channel. Let's move that over a bit. Why is it so massive? Anyway, I've signed in, so let's see if the creator's in there. Let's have a look. Type it in, creator. It took me a while to bloody sign in as well. No, it's not popping up there, is it? Press enter. No, it's not making any difference. No, we've got Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Which I don't think I've seen that version. John Carter, excellent film, but no creator. So creator has vanished from the Disney Plus. Oh, I thought that was it then, Agent Carter. Oh, that's a proper Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Watch that one. So I don't know what this one is. Which one's this one? Have I seen that one? I don't know. Probably. But that's the real one with James Mason. And Pat Boone. Is it Pat Boone? Let's just check. Does it say? Oh, no, don't bloody say, does it? Don't give you a cast list. Details. There we go. Yes, Pat Boone, James Mason. Classic film. Watch that. But that's by the by. Right, anyway, so back to that one. Right, so yes, that has actually disappeared from all of Disney Plus, which is sad. It's sad when they remove stuff. If it's removed for tax purposes as well, it's probably gone forever. Which is doubly sad. I mean, it's like it's the equivalent of book burning to me. When they remove stuff for tax write-offs, they're not allowed to use them or distribute them ever again because of the tax man is akin to God. So it's like I say, it's equivalent to book burning, isn't it? It's like Fahrenheit 451. That's what it is all over again. So anyway, right, okay, fair enough. Right, we will leave that there. That's very, very sad. That's very, very sad. Right. So, on that sad note, can't watch Crater anymore. I kind of want to watch it now it's not available. You always want what you can't have, don't you? Right, so we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching. Wherever you are, look after each other. And until next time, I'll say there.